welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would just do kind of a more informal video, just sitting down with me, getting ready with me for my day, and doing a little bit of a pregnancy update, my final pregnancy update. I am currently 39 weeks and 4 days, I believe. Hopefully the next time I post a video, it'll be with a baby and not pregnant anymore. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I'm just gonna put some makeup on my face, do my hair, which is purple, as you can probably tell. Talk to you guys about what's been going on with me, the things that I know now. And yeah, so if you're interested in this get ready with me / pregnancy update, then keep on watching. So I don't even really know like where to start this exactly. So as I told you guys before, I am currently 39 weeks and almost 40 weeks now. When you guys see this, I'll probably be 40 weeks. I had an appointment last Tuesday with my midwife, and she did a membrane strip on me. And if you're not familiar with what that is, I'll post like the definition of it right here. So we were hoping for that at my last appointment. I was exactly 39 weeks then. But as you can see, no labor, still pregnant, which is not the goal right now. I'm currently 3 centimeters dilated and 95% effaced. Baby girl is still so high up, which is shocking to hear actually, because I really feel like some days she's so low. Like I feel so much pressure down in that region, and it's just kind of hard for me to believe that she's still so high up when I feel this way. But who am I to argue with someone who went to medical school? At this point, like the main goal is just getting her to drop. I have another appointment with my midwife on this next coming Tuesday. I have one once a week now until I deliver. I will be exactly 40 weeks and 1 day at that point. So obviously I'm hoping that I have a baby by then, but if I don't, then I don't. We'll be doing a second membrane sweep to see if this one works. I asked her, you know, she went in and she did it, whatever, and I asked her, you know, is that it? Like, did you do it? And she was like, yeah, to the best of my ability. And so I asked her, like, what that meant exactly. And she basically just told me that she did the membrane sweep, but baby girl is still so high up that she could, normally they would go all the way around and do a full, you know, 360 sweep to completely detach whatever sac from whatever wall. She could only do the front side, so she could only do half, like a half membrane sweep, which she called a partial sweep, because she was still so high up. So it wasn't even a full sweep technically, which is aggravating. I left my appointment feeling really, really discouraged and like defeated. So now, after my appointment, after we had the membrane sweep done, I experienced, a lot of spotting and bleeding and cramping and everything. So I was like, okay, well, even though it was a partial, it seems like this obviously did something, or I wouldn't be experiencing all of these symptoms, right? The day after, I felt pretty crappy that whole day, in terms of like cramping and bleeding and such, but the day after I felt pretty normal, unfortunately. No changes in anything. I'm hoping that this sweep at least helped dilate me some more. That would be ideal, so it wasn't just a total waste of time. But yeah, so failed membrane sweep, awesome, super fun, love that. So at this point, I'm feeling just a little bit discouraged, like with the whole thing. Obviously, I think any normal person would. It's aggravating for me because I am progressing technically, like with dilation and things like that, which never happened with Thea. So I went into this feeling really, really hopeful, and you know, now knowing that things might not pan out the way I anticipated is pretty discouraging. Like, kind of got my hopes up, I guess, like, because of the whole, like, dilation and whatnot. I felt like I really was going to be able to do this on my own this time without having to have any kind of, like, medical induction, which obviously I still could go into labor. I haven't even technically hit my due date yet, which I'm, like, still trying to tell myself. It's just, like, I just feel like I'm at such a standstill, and I just don't feel like I'm progressing at all anymore. And I'm showing no signs of labor approaching. And it's just, like, really getting aggravating at this point. I thought that, you know, once you start dilating, it's kind of just like all uphill from here, but I guess that's not the case. So this week, Elle is the size of a pumpkin, which I thought was kind of fitting for Halloween time. Also the size of a small skateboard, according to my Ovia app. Like, thanks Ovia for telling me there's a literal skateboard inside of my body. Other updates, let's see. Symptoms I'm having this week for the past couple weeks probably include nausea. Like, every single night I get really bad morning sickness again, which is super fun at 39 weeks. I'm experiencing, you know, restless legs, pretty bad. Not as bad as it was a few weeks ago, but still experiencing it. Over the past couple nights, I have been experiencing, I have been experiencing really bad diarrhea. I know that's totally TMI, but this is a mommy channel and you're gonna get a lot of that here. So last night I was experiencing really bad lightning crotch, which I have not experienced up until this point, which I'm praying means that she's dropping, because if she drops, that means we can kind of get this show on the road a little bit. I've also been experiencing like a really intense like spasm, pain thing, bad at explaining things, in my groin. It's like excruciating, guys. Like, it has me like falling to the floor screaming in pain. Like, it's really bad. That's like been like the past week I've been experiencing that. We stocked up on paper towels and toilet paper and detergent and like all kinds of like home essentials that we didn't want to have to run out and get like while we were home with a newborn. So we did that to prepare for Elle. I filmed the nursery tour last week and posted that. If you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. I'll post a link to that in the description. Other than that, we really haven't done much to like prepare for baby. Like, I've been like cleaning carpets and like doing things to like make sure the house is ready for her. Other than that, like, the nursery's done, all of her clothes are washed, bottles are sterilized. Like, we're ready for her, like 110%. I've just been keeping up with housework and like keeping things clean around here, so whenever she makes her arrival, we can bring her home to a clean house. Other things we've been doing this week is just trying to get her out in general, going on really long walks, sex, TMI. I've been eating like a bunch of pineapple, bouncing on my yoga ball. We made labor cookies, which are actually really good, but don't work. So cravings this week are pretty much the same as they've been. Mainly this week it's just been ice. Like, that's all I've wanted is ice all the time. I am still craving things that aren't food, which honestly, guys, is probably like the one thing, not the one thing, but the main thing I'm excited about not being pregnant anymore for. I know that it sounds funny to everyone, like everyone's always making a joke out of it, and I get it, like it sounds weird. At the same time, like, this is really something that I've struggled with my entire pregnancy, and I'm really just sick of dealing with it, to be honest with you. It's like very, very emotionally draining. Like I said, I know that probably sounds really stupid, but it's true. Like, this has been really, really hard on me to avoid those cravings. When you want something so intensely while you're pregnant, it's really hard to tell yourself no. People constantly asking you if you've given birth yet, like just like all the time. And I know that they mean well, so I try and not like be rude or like anything like that, but I'm already so like discouraged by this whole thing, and so ready to be not pregnant anymore. And it doesn't help when I have 20 people a day texting me, calling me, you know, messaging me on Facebook, like all of these things, you know, baby time, have you had the baby yet, you know, when are you gonna give birth, when's your due date, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, I don't know, like I don't know when she's gonna come. Like there's not a timer on this, there's not a clock. She could come tomorrow, she could come in 2 weeks. I really don't know. And as of right now, I'm not feeling very hopeful that she's going to come anytime soon. So every time you ask me, the answer is probably just gonna be like, no, she's not here yet, she's not coming yet, like it's fine. So when I go into labor, when I have this baby, everyone's gonna know. Like I promise, guys, I'm not gonna keep this a secret from anyone. Appreciate like that everyone cares so much and everyone is so invested in this pregnancy. But just know, like, before you send me that, like, is it time yet text message, it probably isn't time, for one. And two, you're really just like putting me in a place where I feel like I'm failing. I don't need that. So avoid at all possible costs, and avoid with every mom, because we're not in the mood to answer your questions when we have questions of our own that are going unanswered. So that's just my little rant. Sorry about that. Basically, how I'm feeling just overall, I'm really trying to keep like a positive attitude about this whole thing, but it's getting really difficult too. If you didn't know, this pregnancy compared to my first has been really hard on me. The back pain and everything is just like way more intense and excruciating than it ever was with Thea. So I'm just like really mentally drained at this point, for several different reasons. I still have a few days. She could make her appearance. I'm just not feeling hopeful about it anymore, and I'm trying to so hard, but it's just, I'm just accepting defeat at this point, I feel like. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. I'm really just ready for her to be here and to not be pregnant anymore, and just to have my body back and all of those things. Hopefully she'll be here in the next few days. That's pretty much it for this video. I know it wasn't the most positive, upbeat pregnancy update of all time, but it's really just how I'm feeling at this point, and this is real, and I don't want to be fake with you guys and make it seem like I'm all happy joy all of the time, because it's just not me. I am just overjoyed to be pregnant and have the opportunity to carry my daughter and give her a safe home while she needs one. But I am ready for her to be here and to meet her. So be sure you guys subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you do not miss my weekly uploads and hopefully upcoming birth vlog. So if you guys enjoy videos like this, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Mwah.